tip number 7, involve all the kids. All groups of kids are different. You might have kids in your group that like to talk and talk and talk and talk. And you might have kids that are really quiet or who are shy. You might have kids that only want to talk to their best friend. There's all kinds of kids, so you need to do your best to involve them during application time. So set up an environment that makes the kids feel comfortable and is a place where they can share. Like I said, if possible, have it in a different spot than the lesson. It helps the kids that way. And then have some ground rules, like I said, for application time. We don't interrupt when other kids are talking, we don't make fun, we show respect. Have some ground rules that will help the kids feel comfortable sharing. And then try not to let certain kids dominate the conversation. If you've got those kids in your group, the best thing is probably to pull them aside, have a private discussion with them and say, you know what, I love how much you talk and share in our group. That's so helpful for getting the discussion going. Can you help me out? Because we've got some kids who are really quiet or who don't, like to just jump in like you do. So after you've shared, can you turn to one of them and say, what do you think? That way you're encouraging them in their talkativeness. You're not putting them down, but you're getting them involved in encouraging other kids to talk as well. So shy kids, if you've got shy kids, come up with a system to help them be involved. I had one girl in a Sunday school class once who was excessively shy. I've never seen a child as shy as she is. She would not say a word during Sunday school, not even to her best friends. She was so shy. So we came up with a system. She would sit right beside me, and if she wanted to respond, because this was the thing, she was engaged and she wanted to be involved, but she was so shy. So she would whisper in my ear. If she had something she wanted to share, she would whisper it in my ear, and then I'd ask her if I could share it with the group. And if she said yes, then I would. And if she said no, then I'd just thank her for sharing, and then we'd move on. So come up with a system to encourage those shy kids to be involved as well. And then if you've got kids that just want to talk to each other, separate them, do whatever you need to do. Tell them that if they're talking about something they can't share with the group, they need to save it for later. So involve all the kids. Prevent distracting chatter, tip number 8. Again, we're focused here. We're looking for specific responses, so you want to prevent distracting chatter. So be prepared yourself. Know the ground rules. Let the kids know what you expect. And think out ahead of time how you're going to respond to distracting chatter in your class. This is similar to the keep it focused tip. But be ready ahead of time to deal with distracting chatter. So you might need to move kids away from each other. If a kid shares something that's just totally off track, out there, and it's my birthday, whatever, tell them, that's wonderful, we're going to talk about that later. And then make sure that you do. Never tell a child that you're going to do something and then you don't do it later. So if you tell them you're going to talk later, make sure you do. Okay? So prevent distracting chatter. And then finally, tip number 9, get to know your kids. When you know your group of kids well, it helps you to really hone in and come up with really practical questions and discussion for application time. So here's some ways to get to know your kids better. Make it a point to talk one-on-one with one child every Sunday. So if you just do one child, you're not like freaking out trying to talk to every single child in your group. But if you try and make it a point to talk, just briefly, how was your week, how's it going? It doesn't matter when on a Sunday morning you do it, but make it a point to talk one-on-one with your kids and get to know them better. Plan some get acquainted questions ahead of time to ask during application time. What's your favorite movie? Tell me about your family. What's your favorite way to spend a Saturday? Plan some get acquainted questions. Or you can play the Hi, My Name Is game. I like this game. I brought this bag. It's a little bit too big, but you can play this game during application time. Would you like to play? Sure. You pull out a card and you say, hi, my name is, and you finish the sentence on the card. Hi, my name is Karen. My favorite vacation spot is Turks and Caicos. Would you like to play? is on the card. And when the child pulls it out of the bag, they're going to finish that sentence. So, my favorite food, my favorite sport, my favorite pizza topping, my favorite Bible story, my favorite candy, my favorite animal, whatever. And you can just go around the circle, and it's a way to get to know the kids in your class. Also, encourage the kids to share prayer requests. As they give you their prayer requests, you're getting to know them and what's going on in their lives. Find out their birth dates and send them birthday cards. And allow time, maybe this is the most important, allow time on Sunday morning for conversation. If you are super rushed and running in late and preparing something because you didn't have time to do it beforehand, you're going to be ignoring the kids. This is a perfect chance for you to just talk to them. So once you're in that room, be ready to go so when the kids arrive, you can talk. Just talk with them. Chat. How was your week? What's going on?